We're going hopping, hop, we're going hopping today. Where things are popping, pop, a Philadelphia way. We're gonna drop on all the music they play on the bandstand, bandstand.
And that's a Tom Petty song? How do you get a Tom Petty song?
Well, he and I kind of know each other, and Ben Montentry was in his band. He and I are friends. But that song was originally on the Streets of Fire soundtrack, so I kind
You heard it and liked it.
took it, yeah.
It's called borrowing, or
Yes.
holding it close to your chest. The lady I was talking to over, so when she says she doesn't look country, now, is that a prejudicial thing? Are you country or not?
Well, my first love was rock and roll. I still listen to rock and roll for preference, and you know, my father's Johnny Cash, so there's that association, and we moved to Nashville, so, you know, it is what it is.
All right, fair enough. Leave that. Introduce to me to your colleagues, the man over here.
Steve Goldstein.
Thank you, Steve, very much. On guitar here.
This is Dean Parks.
Thank you, Dean, very much. Drummer, would you stand, sir, because we're never going to see, the folks back home never going to see you.
This is Paul Lime.
Thank you, Paul, very much on bass.
Bob Glaub.
And lastly, the lady.
The lovely Jennifer Kimball.
Thank you, Jennifer, very, very much. Now, if you had your druthers, why don't you live in California anymore? You're back in Nashville. Or, no, I shouldn't say back, but in Nashville.
Yeah, I lived here 20 years. I mean, almost my whole life, and I miss it sometimes. But at Nashville, I got a couple of little kids, and it's a nice place to raise kids.
Do you see them a lot?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, aren't you out running around on the road all the time?
Well, I mean, I go out and I come back a little bit, or I take them with me. I'm a full-time mother.
I wish you all the very, very best with your children, with your family, and your career. And will you come back and visit with us again?
I'd love to.
Thank you very much. Miss Rosanne Cash, ladies and gentlemen. Come with me, my dear. Here's Pete Townsend.